it has not become secular. It's a very strong religious organization, but they don't have the control they used to. Because like when we were young, we didn't have Social Security. There was no way to track things, and now it's hard to get away with.
You have to pay taxes.
Yes, they do pay taxes, and there was a sexual abuse, case that was actually prosecuted, and I think after that, I think it was 2006, I think that they had to really clean up a lot of their practices.
When I'm hearing these stories about these boys and the abuse, that's what I'm thinking about. I think if there's a bunch of boys and no one's allowed to get married, that's not a good recipe.
No, it's not. And the particular one that got prosecuted was a young leader who was abusing 11 and 12-year-old boys sexually. I say out loud, I said this to my mom. I said, Mom, isn't it curious that no one's ever prosecuted anyone for what they did to girls? And I was a sexual abuse victim there, and it was something I was so ashamed of for so long. And anyway, but there's other forms of abuse that go on. I mean, there's obviously physical abuse, but there's a lot of psychological abuse. There's a lot of ways that gets inside of you that you're worthless.
Compiling shaders. Wow, this is crazy. This will be my first time playing. This will be my first time playing a non-Warzone game on live, so let's see how this goes. It's gotta be better than Warzone, for sure. That game is so ass. So I'm super stoked. This one seems interesting, so I don't really know what exactly to expect. It seems like a mix between like an open world like survival game, but also just like action. It's interesting.
His name's Michael.
So Michael.
Yeah. I love him to death, and he was raised. We were all raised collectively, but we were also raised separate from each other. And my biological siblings, we all had different experiences because they don't let you bond. They don't want my sister, who's just a little bit younger. She and I, we loved each other deeply, but we weren't allowed to speak to each other sometimes for weeks or months at a time. And they were just strongly against you forming what they would call allies. They didn't want friendships that could turn into anything that would be a little bit I knew that he would never rat us out. And that's so great. But I mean, it was something we were all taught
You have to.
F, R, and escape.
Brother or your sister or your mom, you have to tell on them.
You have to. Because you're worse.
Keeps everybody scared all the time.
You never trust anyone.
I've never.
It's so.
Calibrate your monitor. Adjust the brightness until you're just able to make out both
Evil, but it's how do you figure out how to
ends.
do it? That's crazy. How people pull it off. That's what's always so fascinating to me. That it's not like children. With children, it just makes 100% sense. You're raised there. You think this is reality. You think that the world outside of reality is all a bunch of evil demons or whatever.
I'm so confused.
But if you're
7.
an adult, like you're a grown adult, 34-year-old man, and you meet this dude at the auto repair shop, and he hands you a pamphlet, and the next thing you know, you're on a farm somewhere. Like, how are those people?
So I can't vouch to that. I will say that the unusual thing about
shit. Turn down a couple more notches. Settings. Oh, they do have a controller option. I don't know. Gameplay. So it'll let me use my controller? Alright. Wait, how the fuck do I make this work? Okay. Wait a minute. Google.com. Let's watch a video on
I
it.
have figured out how to enable controller for the Once Human beta, and I'm going to show you all the steps that you need to do that. And at the end, hopefully I'm going to have a custom community layout that you guys can use if you have an Xbox controller. It may work for other controllers as well, but the first thing you want to do is open your Steam as admin. So you're going to want to right click on here, and then run as administrator. So you're going to want to right click on here, and then run as administrator, okay?
Fuck.
That is key because
Goddamn.
you want to right click on here, and then run as administrator, okay? That is key because mine was not working until I did so. Now once that's open, you're going to go to Steam settings, down here to controller, and then you're going to make sure that your enable Steam input for Xbox controllers or whichever controller you have, make sure that that's enabled because you also need that. Alright, once those two things are done, now it's because you also things down here to controller, And then you're going to make sure that your enable Steam input for Xbox controllers or whichever controller you have, make sure that that's enabled because you also need that. All right, once those two things are done, now it's time to set the actual game up. You're going to go to library here, still within the Steam settings, go to add a non-Steam game, and then you're going to search this list for Once Human. Now mine's already in there, so I'm just going to use Overwatch as an example because it runs through the BattleNet, but you would click this.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, not there. L, M, N, O. The fuck is Once Human at? Dang Flabbit, Miley?
Here, so I'm just going to use in the Steam settings, go to add a non-Steam game, and then you're going to search this list for Once Human. Now mine's already in there, so I'm just going to use Overwatch as an example because it runs through the BattleNet, but you would click this here and then you would add selected programs. Now I've already done that, so when you go into games over here, you're going to see Once Human. Now it says running right now. I'm just going to hit stop on that.
Stop running now.
Over here, you're going to see Once Human. Now it says running right now. I'm just going to hit stop on that, but it's going to show up right here in Steam, and if you launch it through here, you're going to be able to use your controller. So what you want to do is go to your properties and make sure that this is what your target and start in look like. You want to be pointing to this loading bay launcher. And if you launch it through here, you're going to be able to use your controller. So what you want to do is go to your properties and make sure that this is what your target and start in look like.
Program, Steam apps, common, Once Human. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Settings, library, add non-Steam game, browse. Alright, let's try this again. Fuck, what the fuck did I just have that at? Alright. Try this again. Boop, 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 boop. Make sure my screen is hidden, right? Alright, cool. Because that might have been not great. Had my screen not been hidden. Add non-Steam game. Add non. Wait a minute. Oh. Dog, what the fuck is going on? Oh, let's see. Okay. Add selected programs. Okay. Now we're caught up. Yep.
You want to be pointing to this loading bay launcher. If you look up here, you can see where all the files are. You cannot make it go to the once human executable, because it's going to want to open the launcher. So you can see where all the files are. You cannot make it go pointing to this load. Do is go to your properties and make sure that this is what your target and start in look like. You want to be pointing to this loading bay launcher. If you look up here, you can see where all the files are. You cannot make it go to the once human executable, because it's going to want to open the launcher. So you want the launcher here. You want the start in to be the folder where the loading bay launcher is. Okay, and then for controller, you want to make sure it says enabled per game override. Make sure you enable Steam input, because it won't just use what's in there, and a lot of the mechanics of the game are not also mapped on controller. You can look at settings in Once Human, and a lot of the build buttons and stuff like that are not set up. So I just did enable Steam input. And then what you want to do is you can either do this while you have the game open and you're playing it to adjust and make sure everything is working right, but you click on this controller over here and you're going to be using, I just started out with the keyboard WASD and mouse 1 generic, and then I've been updating it to the settings that I want. There are community layouts that you can use, but neither of these really worked for me. They didn't really seem right for Once Human, so I've been creating my own, and once I finish it, I'm gonna share that with you guys. Hopefully in this video I'll edit it in to say, and here it is, but I am just recording this now. But you want to make sure you have Steam input enabled, and so when you click play in Steam, you're gonna get the launcher to pop up. There's another update apparently, and then we can start up the game here, and I'll show you that the controller works. It's a little bit hard to show you because it's still gonna show the keyboard buttons. All right, so we're in the game.
All right. Doo-doo-doo. God dang it. Alright, let's try this again. this is gonna work, but we gonna fuck around and find out. To whoever joined, hello. This is my first time trying to play this shit. But I'm trying to get my controller to connect. And it's not working out too well. I was watching a video trying to see how to connect it. But I think I did one extra step, which fucked it up. But we're gonna see. This game seems like it's gonna be really good. I don't know if you play it or not, but... Controller not working. Damn, this shit said fuck you. Hello to everyone joining. I'm really trying to get this to work for my controller, but it's not working out. Do any of you play on controller? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try these steps again. Bada bing. Properties. Okay. Oh no. First. Library. Add on Steam game. Browse. Add selected programs. Step 1. Okay. Controller. Alright. I think that's it. No. I don't have Steam open, so it shouldn't be a thing. The number of game clients you have open exceeds 1. Close other game clients and try again. I don't think so. Alright, well, let's consult this YouTube video again.
Once human. Now it says running right now. I'm just gonna hit stop on that, but it's gonna show up right here in the Steam settings. Go to add a non-Steam game, and then you're gonna search this list for Once Human. Now mine's already in there, so I'm just gonna use Overwatch as an example because it runs through the BattleNet. But you would click this here, and then you would add selected programs.
Hello everyone, welcome to the video.
I have figured out how to enable controller non-Steam game, and then you're going to search this list for Once Human. Now mine's already in there, so I'm just going to use Overwatch as an example because it runs through the BattleNet. But you would click this here, and then you would add selected programs. Now I've already done that, so when you go into games over here, you're gonna see Once Human. Now it says running right now. I'm just gonna hit stop on that, but it's gonna show up right here in Steam, and if you launch it through here, you're gonna be able to use your controller. So what you wanna do is go to your properties and make sure that this is what your target and start in look like. You wanna be pointing to this loading bay launcher. If you look up here, you can see where
Loading bay launcher.
all the files are.
Oh. I don't have that. Alright, so I'm doing this a different way. Ba-da-da. Holy shit, that was loud. To whoever just joined, hello. Jesus Christ. Fuck you. And now my stream is back. So. Yeah. I tried to download it on Steam and Steam said fuck you. So. Then I was watching a video on some chick doing it and she was like, you have to run it from Loading Bay. And I was like, well, I don't have Loading Bay. I have Steam. So I downloaded Loading Bay. And now we're here. What do y'all think of this game? I don't really know exactly what to expect from it, but it kind of looks like a survival game, but it also looks like an action game at the same time. So, I'm super stoked about that. I was trying to figure out what other games to play. I usually only play Call of Duty Warzone, but that game is so astronomically ass right now that I was like, alright, I gotta start playing other stuff. I downloaded The Sims 4, which I haven't played yet, and then I downloaded this. And this one looks like it looks promising, so we're gonna see. But now I wait until it downloads. I haven't watched the video about how this game is played or anything at all. I have no clue, so as soon as the shit's finished, probably be like 10 minutes. As soon as the shit finishes, I'm jumping in head first. No preconceived notions. Just raw testing it out for the first time. And if my controller for some reason doesn't work still, I'm just gonna mouse and key this shit. I just don't like doing mouse and key. Doesn't feel as fun to me personally. Who's here though? Do you play this game? I feel like this game's pretty popular because people keep coming in and out. It's like, oh, what's going on? Let me know how you like this game. Hopefully it's better than what I was playing before. It looks cool. Well, let's see what else they have on here. They only have 4 games in total. Shit, too loud. Is this even Harry Potter Magic Awaken? Like, do they own this or it's just like a dupe? Are they legally allowed to have this? Oh no, Warner Bros. So it's real. Okay. I want to click this again, but I don't know if it's gonna do that loud ass intro song. To whoever joined, hello. I'm downloading this game right now and I'm gonna play it soon. Let me know what you think of it, cause this looks like it's gonna be fun. An apocalyptic cosmic invasion has transformed our world into a twisted nightmare. All living beings, from animals to plants, have been contaminated by an extraterrestrial substance known as stardust. As a metahuman uniquely bonded with this alien substance, with your heightened tolerance, you possess the power to not only survive, but thrive in this devastating new reality. It's up to you to shape the future of humankind. Whether you venture alone to forge alliances with fellow survivors, as the world crumbles, you are humanity's last hope. Now is the time to rise from the ashes and reclaim the old world. I wonder what this is going to be like in terms of like other players. Because it seems as though you can interact with other people. I don't know if it's just like bots or if it's like genuine human being people who are playing also. Challenge horrors, challenge your survival instincts. You wake up in a desolate wilderness to find yourself plagued by hunger and thirst. The fruits and water surrounding you emit an eerie blue glow, a sign of their contamination by stardust. Consuming them not only poses a threat to your physical health, but also your sanity. Beware, for lurking in the shadows are even greater dangers awaiting their chance to devour you. In this world, you must remain vigilant and rely on... So, that sounds weird. So if I eat, do I just get sick every time? Rather healthy things? We'll find out. To whoever joined, hello. I'm still downloading the game, but let me know what you think of it. Massive skills encourage the test. You are now